Parental alienation is very bad for children. It it's probably more detrimental to a child's development than child abandonment, because I mean a child you can't miss what you don't have. But to allow a parent to alienate another other parent, it damages the other parent as well as the child, and then at the same time it just creates a negative cycle that's hard to break. Now, I'm telling you without a doubt that alienation is a part of our society. It's so much a part of our society that when you see parental alienation, you don't see it as a negative thing. You just see it as an option that a woman took because for whatever reason that was right for her, regardless of how it affected the child or the dad. We're just supposed to deal with it. So I'm going to show you a couple illustrations on things that have been normalized. Let's start with clip number 1.
Like me.
I named him after his daddy.
He got a daddy named Forrest, too?
You're his daddy, Forrest.
Forrest Gump. Great example of parental alienation. Of course, Forrest Gump was an idiot, and he only had relations probably one time in his life based off what we've seen in the movie. But he's such a fool that not only does he doesn't have the mental capacity to understand that he's been wronged. He even thought that he did something wrong, and she had to convince him that he did.
His name's Forrest.
Like me.
I named him after his daddy.
He got a daddy named Forrest, too?
You're his daddy, Forrest. There's nothing you need to do, okay? You didn't do anything wrong.
Why did she tell him he didn't do anything wrong? Because Forrest was raised without a dad, and the idea of him evading his responsibility just didn't sit right with his manhood. But he didn't even think to get mad at the fact that he had been stripped of his civil rights. When you alienate a child, you're depriving the child of their parent, and you're depriving the parent of their civil right. Parenting is a civil right. It's not a privilege. It's something that you're awarded in civil court. It's a civil right. Let's look at another example.
I'm trying to sell anything. My name is Ashley Hawkins. I'm your daughter.
Steve, wake up. Look, if you waiting on mouth to mouth, you might as well keep walking toward the light. Yep, ain't no dream, dog. You better break out your home DNA kit.
Thank you, Daddy, so much for taking me clothes shopping and out to lunch, and thank you for the manicure. Hey, boo. It's me. Yep, it is all gravy, baby. This puppy is ready to be rolled. Not only do I have the keys to his crib, but this fool asked me to stay with him. But you know, it's kind of sad. I'm gonna feel bad about ganking this sucker. Where you could pick your things up.
Oh, you think if you give me all my stuff back that's gonna fix everything? See, let me tell you something. There's some things that you can't give back.
Yeah. I know. Well, maybe if I had a dad like you, I wouldn't be doing this.
She tried to get Steve. She made Steve think that he had an illegitimate child. And once again, one of the worst things that a man could be is a deadbeat dad. So the idea of him not having, fulfilling his obligations just was so bad that he went, he tried to go over the top and buy her things, and she was taking advantage of his, his parental desires. It's just crazy. Let's look at another one of my favorites.
How you doing?
How you doing, Angie?
How you doing? How you doing? Hi, I'm Gina Waters, Martin's fiance.
Good to see you. I think we got a few things to talk about.
Yeah, come on right here, boy. Come on. Marvin owes you an apology.
Now, Marvin don't owe me no apology, Angie. I think you the one that owe me the apology. I mean, come on, you should have told me I had a son. Around here and not even tell me I got children, people's babies. I mean,
Really, Angie, you should have told Martin he had a 10-year-old son.
First of all, Marvin is only 8 years old. And second of all, Marvin is not your son.
hold up. You mean this ain't my son and I spent all my damn money on Shorty?
I'm sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
I'm sorry, that's a classic. But once again, parental alienation is so normalized in our society that there's episodes on comedy shows in which women like taking the option of parenting away from men. And just because, they didn't put him on child support, what if he still wanted to be a part of the child's life? That doesn't matter. Here's one of the last ones. I have another one that I wasn't able to find with the Wayans brothers, but I'll do a different video with that.
Have something that belongs to you.
Say hello to Daddy.
Isn't she something?
Yeah, she sure is. And Monday, after the blood test proves the baby's not yours, she'll be out of here on the first thing smoking.
How are you gonna feed this baby? Where are you gonna live? How are you gonna educate it?
Wait a minute. You mean you're not gonna take care of us? Hold me back, Philip.
And if there's anyone here who feels this couple should not be joined in holy matrimony, let them speak now or forever hold their peace.
Stop, man! Don't do it! You don't even know if the baby is yours!
How did you know I'm having a baby?
What? You having a baby?
You're too late, Will.
Oh, man, you did it? Tell me you didn't do it.
I didn't marry her. Yes. I got the feeling she didn't want to live with me.
What made you think that?
She said she didn't want to live with me.
Come on, just because the baby is cute doesn't mean you're not the father.
I never slept with her.
Where did she go?
Back to her parents. When she called and told them she was gonna marry me, they came and got her.
Carlton Banks. Hey, once she thought she was gonna put a baby on Carlton because she knew Carlton had some money. The Banks family said, "Oh no, we're not supporting you. You want to have babies? You got to figure that on your own." Once the girl figured that out, she no longer wanted to be married. All the game that we needed could be found in sitcoms in the 90s. Parental alienation is so prevalent in America that we laugh about it when a man is deprived of his ability to parent. But let a man evade his responsibilities and it won't be fun and games. America needs to stop this.